Hi, I'm Jess from WhaleDone. We are proud founders of Pickup, and right now, without further ado, let's take you on the journey of how Pickup came to be for the whole summer Orbital project. Amos, please.
Thanks, Jess, for that kind introduction. My name is Amos from Team WhaleDone. So what exactly is Pickup? Pickup is a mobile application that Team WhaleDone has been working on over the past 3 months. We have put countless hours into this, and we really hope that you will like what you see today. So without further ado, I introduce to you Pickup. What problem in the realm of fintech is worth solving? So, we began reflecting on our experiences with financial tech and scoured high and low on Google to obtain information on existing issues. This led us to 3 main problems. Firstly, many personal finance applications are simply put, boring. What's the point in carrying out extensive data collection and visualization if you can't even get a user to pick up their device and make an expense log? In fact, we did a survey on 30 individuals that have ever used a personal finance app, ranging from the ages of 18 to 45. What we found was that the average time a user lasted on an expense tracking app was 2 weeks. Secondly, we noticed that there was no driving factor for real behavioral change. What's the point in knowing that I overspent last month? I have no real reason to change my habits next month. And lastly, we noticed that users often lost motivation due to inconveniences such as keying in too much details for every expense log. And here are some of the feedback we got from current users. So we took all this information and we created Pickup, a mobile application with a mission to make positive financial habits something fun and easy to pick up. Pun fully intended.
Let's walk through the features demonstration that we've prepared over the summer for this Orbital project. So this is our current homepage, where the top half of the homepage, which is the peak game, where if I press certain parts of the screen, you'll feed coins and it will update the data such that my experience will be updated accordingly. And once I fulfill the experience required for the specific level, I'll move on to the next level, will be level 4. So you can see here in the top part of the bar, I have a level, which is my level, my experience, and my current coin count. Here has my streak count, total spend, budget allowance, and 2 expense buttons. One is an add expense for days with transactions, such that when I add expense, I can key my amount spent, category, and date. And this is a days for I have no dates expense, such that for days I have no transactions, but I want to keep my streak going, such that I account for my transactions every day. This is the button that I'll press. If I swipe right, this is the transactions for the specific day itself. So for today, it's correct. There are no entries for today. On the bottom left, this is the monthly report. So this is a calendar view of all my past transactions, where if I press a specific day, you'll get the expense data. And for since this day, there are no expenses, I have no entries. And I actually can move accordingly for the past months, so I have June, May, selectively. On the top right, this is a summary statistics button. So this is where I can have a full documentation of all my statistics, such as I have my budget that I key in accordingly, my total expenditure for the month, a percentage of budget spent, and also the amount I've left that I'm allowed to spend for my allowance. Load insights. So it's a user insights where we will compare my data to the rest of the users on this application, such as we have a gauge on the kind of median spending that you have for yourself compared to the rest of the other users. So if I scroll down, I'm able to see my percentage of budget spent and also the population mean, where usually how much people will be spending on their allowance based on the budget, and also the amount of money that's being set aside for food spendings, leisure, and also transport, subscription, shopping, etc. So these are all the statistics that we have. So for the bottom right button here, we have some encouraging words that are able to help update the user based on their current expenditure and encourage them accordingly. This is where our leaderboard button is, and once you press the select button, it will allow you to see your friends and how you rank according to them based on your experience level. So as you can see, I myself rank 234 experience points, and this is how I rank according to my peers. In order to add a friend, I can key this button when I'm able to add a friend uniquely based on their username. I have a friend request list, so I'm able to see if any friends who want to add me on the social media platform. This is where all my request lists will be consolidated accordingly. So for our settings page, we have several features here where we have the option to be able to change our username accordingly, such that right now if I do a demonstration, so let me enter a new username. Let me just put test1234 and I press OK. I'll be changing my username accordingly and I updated successfully. So if I can see myself here in the leaderboards, my username now is test1234, which is correct. I'm also able to change my passwords and also manage friends if I want to remove a friend from my social media platform. We have also incorporated a dark mode for those who prefer to use their platform at night. This is a feature for you. So this is right now in the dark mode theme. And also a help button with some information about us and our problem motivation and solutions for the platform. And also some frequently asked questions on how is it done, and also what are some of the buttons for clearer clarification for our users.
With this, we have come to the end of our presentation. This journey has truly been an exciting and humbling one. We would like to thank all our friends who have helped us in testing our application and verifying our assumptions. With this, Team WhaleDone out.